Okay, we're live.
We'll be live soon. This is a test, and this is a test broadcast.
It's
And
my dad speaking.
yeah, I'm just trying to be old school. This is a test, and this is a test broadcast. I'm just trying to be old school.
Okay, now it's...
Here we are. So our audio's working. Let's go. Let's broadcast to the world out there. Well, it's good to see everyone this evening. Thanks for joining us. I've hijacked this channel with my son Liam here. We have been road tripping around Australia, and we have brought photography to life. Is that right?
Sure.
Getting out
That's
there.
how you want to put it.
I think so, because you go out to all these different locations, and we have been to some awesome places, including the Great Ocean Road in Victoria, which was absolutely superb.
Yeah.
And
Very stormy.
Yeah, very stormy, and it reminded me a lot of New Zealand, actually, because I grew up in New Zealand, and that's a pretty beautiful country. So yeah, pretty nice. But we've been getting around the country.
Yeah.
And what's been your highlight? What's been your favourite place?
Definitely the Nullarbor road trip, which is titled Best 5 Days of My Life on YouTube. That was probably my favourite road trip so far.
What was the best part of that? The dingo?
The dingo photo was definitely probably one of my best photos. I might be able to bring that up here.
For people who don't know, a dingo is an Australian dog of sorts, wild dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty famous here for bad reasons and good reasons. So it's pretty iconic. But they do get quite hungry in a pack, and they can also be quite nice too, can't they? So it
Yeah,
just depends.
this dingo is very nice.
So let's get that up on screen. We got that shot.
I'm just getting the photo up.
Okay, this is a pretty amazing photo. Once we get it up on screen.
This is our first proper live stream, so please let us know if anything is not working properly. But here's...
We are working. We are working.
Here's the dingo photo we're talking about. You may have seen this on Instagram, but I've not... And on YouTube, actually, from the video. But yeah, this photo is really amazing.
This is iconic Australia because you have the dingo, the, iconic animal itself. Then you've got the classic retro Nullarbor Road fuel sign, which is very old school. And the mobile classic fuel pump. So it's a winner. Anything else to add to that?
No, it was just very... We were having dinner at the petrol station there, so I was having fish and chips. I stopped eating and went to the room to get my camera, and because I saw the dingo walking from... I saw it through the window, and I went to get the camera to hopefully get a photo of it as it walked past, and I managed to capture this photo as it was walking back through. It walked perfectly, positioned itself perfectly in the light and looked straight at me, as you can see right there, and had the Nullarbor Roadhouse fuel sign, which is quite an iconic sign for South Australia, had that right in the background, and it's just such a perfect photo.
And you've even got the squeegee, some Americans would call it. I'm just looking at the photo. The squeegee on there to clean your windscreen as well, just on the right, and the bucket as well. So that's pretty classic. And then the whale at the back. The whale behind the dingo is what you go to the Nullarbor to see. So off the cliff top there, you can see the whales with their calves for about 3 to 4 months of the year. And that's what we went to photograph.
Yes, that's what the whole trip was about.
So it's a long way, but you're incredibly rewarded by the whales. And we had a whale of a time. We certainly did, didn't we?
Yes.
And there was, what did we see at one time? Like, how many whales at once? Maybe 10?
Probably more.
Maybe
if you're
more.
including the whatever the baby whales are.
Calves, yeah.
The calf.
And so we were like just standing on the cliff top. You pay to get in, and then you view this just incredible experience of these whales off the coast. So we got anything else to show them? Although that's my favorite photo. That is my favorite one because of so many elements. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back.
So please let us know in the chat how it's all going. Like in terms of audio, we've got the mic set up here. I'm hoping it's sounding good. Soon we're going to we might end up watching some videos or anything like that, or looking at some behind the scenes stuff of our latest trips and what's to come on YouTube. So, yeah. And you guys, make sure you're talking in the chat. Just let us know what's going on.
They're very active tonight, as you can see. What's another photo you got there? Let's keep it rolling. What do you got next?
Yes.
So going around the country is really amazing. Australia is really rugged and dry. It is. It has a lot of diversity to the landscape. And I remember on the way to the Nullarbor, we were at the top of a hill. And I said to Liam here, I said, let's put the drone up. We're in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it was 3 hours from nowhere. And I said, let's put the drone up, get the sunset shot. And as he's getting the drone organized, I said, what is that down the road? Is that a kangaroo bouncing up to us? And he goes, what did you think? You thought it was, right?
Yeah, I don't even remember.
It was like a kangaroo.
Confused.
They just go pretty straight. And so we just kept watching. And then it ended up being a British tourist on an e-bike. And I was just absolutely gobsmacked. And he was in the middle of nowhere. He said he'd gone 30 kilometers off course. He'd done 130 kilometers that day. And so we had a bit of a chat. And that was in the middle of nowhere. So that was quite extraordinary.
Sadly, I don't think we got any of that on footage.
No, that was very lame of us. Indeed it was.
Good.
That would have been a great bit of vlogging footage. So as we go, we take our action cameras and vlog as well. So I've been putting that up on my channel.
Yes.
And that's called Australian Life.
Yeah, we can go have a look at his channel.
Credit to me.
Hopefully we don't have any ads pop up or anything.
But being in Australia, and it depends where you are in the world, but being in Australia, you have such a playground to work with. I'm from New Zealand, and that is a playground as well for lifestyling. But I'm sure the country you're in is too. It just depends where you might be. But it's an incredible opportunity to get out and about and enjoy the surroundings and make something of it, make theatre of it. So you can't find my channel because it's so highly ranked on YouTube. It's really popular. It doesn't come up on the search. It's just brilliant. What's your next photo?
I'm going to put you back on the full screen while I look for it.
Well, you can put the photo on. The next...
yes. Well, I can't do two things at once.
We can do three things. So...
if it loads... it's not your channel. What?
No, that's not it. I would say just go back to photos. We'll keep rolling on photos.
Well, I've got your channel here.
Oh, have you?
It's struggling to load.
We've got some strange internet problem which we never have.
Yeah, also let us know if the connection is smooth. Because, yeah.
This is a test broadcast.
You guys aren't seeing how much struggle I'm having here with the
There's
connection.
computers decided to go really slow. It doesn't like the live streaming, which I've seen other YouTubers have problems with in the past.
Page
Yeah, he's got a whole freeze going on in his Chrome there. So I've told him to keep it simple and go to the photos, but he's got a better idea.
I'm trying to promote your channel.
I don't care. My channel is massive to 3 people. Now it's got I think I've got about 3,800 on there. But yeah, put some more photos on. Put some more photos on for us. Let's go through a couple of photos.
I've got some of the whale photos here.
Okay, so this one here, tell us about this.
This is, well, one of many whale photos that I got on the Nullarbor trip. This is a pretty simple one. But
how many hours drive was it from Adelaide? So we're in the city of Adelaide, which is South Australia, the main city. And we've got about 1.something million, 1.3. It's quite a small city. And I think it was it 8.5 hours?
Possibly more. I'll find out.
I think about 8.5 hours. So it's quite a trip. But it was rugged. It
11 hours and 10 minutes away from here.
Oh, an easy drive. 11 hours, 10 minutes.
1,000 kilometers.
1,000 kilometers, yeah, absolutely. And it's right. I mean, it's really at the bottom of Australia. If there wasn't New Zealand, we'd say it was at the bottom of the world.
So we did that in 5 days.
We did that. Yeah, it was good. It was good. And we went to sand dunes, and we went to the pink and blue lake.
Yes, Lake McDonald,
And we also
which looks great on the drone.
We took the drone up. We also found this beach called Port La Hunt, which was awesome, like something off the coast of California. That was very nice as well. Tell us more about what do you got next?
Going to try and find the pink and blue lake.
Oh yeah, okay.
Hopefully, there we go.
So this is what we experienced.
So we flew the drone up at Lake McDonald, and this has a lot of editing done to it. The original photo is definitely not as good looking as this. The pink is pretty fake, but this is how it looks on a sunny day.
I thought this was the real one.
And I've made sure in editing, I purposely tried to make sure that it looks natural, so it doesn't look too overdone.
But this is one of the top tourist destinations in South Australia. So this place, there's people always on this road here. See this road made by a sort of bulldozer. It gets updated. The road decays. It's sort of part salt, quite a lot of it. There's salt everywhere, piles of salt all the way down the back. All the way down the back, though, there's salt piles of it.
Yeah, all the way. Forever.
And it goes, that you get a bit sick of salt by the time you're finished.
And then around the road here, you can see some of the sand dunes here. This is where I climbed up one of the massive sand dunes, which you can see in my
And I didn't climb it.
Video.
I didn't climb it.
Yeah, Dad did not climb it.
We got some good video of that, actually, me not climbing. And we got the drone up there too. The drone, actually, you climbed to the top and you got the drone to come up and look at you. That's right.
Yeah.
That was very good as well.
Yeah.
So the road trips are the best. The longer the road trip, the better the trip is, because you get more adventurous. When you first go, you're a little bit dull, a little bit stiff, and you sort of don't really get out. But once you start, the further you go, what's that famous quote? The best traveller is the one that's not worried about getting to the destination. That's the best traveller. The one who picks up on the spots they find along the way.
So here we go. This is the full video of the Nullarbor road trip. Oh gosh.
His computer's freezing up.
That is the full. Okay. Yep. That's the full road trip video. So after the stream, you could probably go watch that.
And it's massive views, 87. So it's one of the top, up there with
viral.
Mr. Beast. Up there with Mr. Beast, right up the top.
Up there with my massive Star Wars video. With 3.4 million.
That was your best video, right?
Yeah.
So
YouTube is not working. So anyway.
YouTube's like music. You can't have everyone a hit. Not everyone's going to be a hit. So, hit song. So, show us another photo, something that... I reckon you've got another animal one somewhere.
I know you
What about
like
that lizard? That lizard. You got that one on there?
Recent.
Yeah, the one eating the strawberries. Let's see the lizard eating the strawberries. This is quite a cool picture. Once we find it.
Alright, it's in here. This was during the last holidays.
That pelican's pretty good too.
Yeah.
This is a great picture. Really like this. The
sun is hitting this lizard so perfectly. It's just right on the face, and in this photo it's quite a good pose. It's not looking at me, but it's probably alright. So I had the big 150 to 500 mil lens on to take this photo, and I was like maybe 5 meters, 6 meters back.
And this is a shingle back, isn't it?
6-7 meters back.
6-7. Shingle back?
No, stubby. This is a stumpy. This is is it?
Oh.
Shingleback?
We're still learning it.
I think it might be.
Let's talk about the strawberries.
And we've got strawberries here in this tin that it was eating.
Well, we're incredible wildlife photographers. We know all of the animals.
Here's the wider shot, which I quite like. It shows more of the environment around it.
And on the right, the wine barrel. And South Australia is famous for wine. There's wine everywhere. Big Barossa Valley, McLaren Vale. So wine barrels are around lots of places. Bit like California. You'll see that as well. Wine barrels.
You can see the pretty famous Flinders Ranges in the background.
Absolutely. iconic. And Flinders Ranges, now in the top 25 Lonely Planet places in the world to visit. And that's saying something. And when you get up there, it's quite a beautiful sight. It really is. Very dry, very rugged, but beautiful to look at.
We are hoping one day to do a proper road trip, like off-road, up at Flinders Ranges.
Yes, for sure.
When you improve your car.
Yeah. When we get out of the Batmobile.
Yeah.
So give us another one. What have we got?
This one's actually looking at me. So that's pretty cool. It's making perfect eye contact, and the lighting is different in this photo. I don't know if that was different time of the day or if it was just because the lizard has moved. But its face is really well lit, and you can still see the strawberries. So there's quite a bit of story there with the strawberries and the tin falling over.
Did you say before the secret behind it is your relative, Jackie, puts the strawberries out every day?
Yeah.
So that's why it knows to come back. It's a clever guy. What else have you got? Didn't you have a pelican one? Pelican?
Yeah.
Well, that's
this
a nice
was
close-up.
a very, very close-up shot. So I only just cropped in to this section of this photo.
It's like dinosaur land.
Yeah, it's like a dinosaur. And it's really perfectly in focus, which I'm really impressed by. And then I did some creative sort of editing. I don't know what you guys will think of this. What do you think of it?
I think it's quite dark. It reminds me of Vegemite.
And then black and white. So that was me trying to be creative and unique. I still don't know if I like it or not.
Show us the pelican. You got the pelican there? That's a beautiful shot, that pelican there.
Yes.
That is a very nice shot.
The lighting is so nice and it's in focus.
So what happened here? What was the scenario?
I was probably getting sunburnt taking this photo. It was like past midday and I don't remember, it was the hot day. It was not that hot.
Oh, it was hot for this time of year.
Yeah.
This was about, what, a month ago?
Yeah, was it 37?
So in Adelaide,
35 degrees, 36 degrees?
In Adelaide, it was probably 26, and up at Port Augusta, it was 32 or something. Or
35, 36.
Wow. Yeah, it's close to the outback. It's a lot hotter.
We've got a comment. That looks good.
Beautiful shot, isn't it? That is a really nice shot.
Yeah. And the yellow on the eye, I sort of made it a bit brighter. I think it's sort of, I don't know, it looks cool.
Yeah, detail.
And we've even got some bokeh in the background.
Oh, I thought that was a moon. Yeah.
Which is pretty nice. So yeah, that's that shot.
That's good. Give us another. Oh, these are interesting.
Some seagulls.
Very rebellious.
I don't know how I feel about these in terms of the editing. It's a bit contrasted.
I like how the neck's a bit funny on that one on the left. The neck's sort of, and then this guy on the right's ready to go, but the one on the neck looks like his neck's out of place. Needs a chiropractor or something.
Yeah. This one's pretty cool. The seagull mid-flight with the two pelicans right underneath it. And again, the Flinders Ranges in the background. And this bit of water right in focus. Everything else blurred.
The right, is that the tomato factory on the right?
Could be.
They have the solar...
No, I don't think it is.
Well, across the water there, they have this huge
side,
solar place with tomatoes. They grow all the tomatoes for Coles Supermarket there in Australia, big chain. Oh, wow. Nice shot. What else you got? Some rocks.
So this is up at Port Augusta, just so you guys know. All this set of photos.
This is 3.5 hours drive from Adelaide City towards the outback.
This one's got some very nice bokeh, as you can see.
Yeah, it is nice. Oh, wow. Look at that shot. That's
and
a beauty.
this one I posted today on Instagram, so you may have seen it. At LMK Visual Lens, in case you're not following. So this one, I always like getting a shot like this, especially at Port Augusta with the sunrise over the water. I like getting a top-down sort of shot on an angle of the water like this, and then making the edit really, really, I don't know, it's very contrasted. So the yellow stands out heaps, and the dark is very, very dark. It sort of looks abstract in a way.
Almost looks like old-fashioned rippled glass.
Yeah.
Old school glass, yeah. Well, nice.
And here's some seagulls on the swings with the sunrise behind them.
this is a amazing spot. I've stayed here many times at Port Augusta. They have this in the town. It's not known for being that pretty, but it's not known for that. But when you go along the coast, there's these shacks there. Well, they call them shacks. They're beautiful holiday homes, and the sunrises and sunsets are just unbelievable, aren't they? Absolutely unbelievable.
Sunrise is over the water and behind the Flinders Ranges.
And you walk off your deck from the house and you're about 10 meters from the water, straight in. So it's quite exceptional. And there was a shark there.
Yeah, we went swimming when we were last there, and there was this. Well, I went swimming with my younger sister and her friend, and there was this massive stingray. Like,
big.
I've never seen one.
Can you give us a studio?
The camera's not wide enough, but if I go back, maybe, without pulling anything down, it was definitely like.
So what? Yeah, that
too wide to fit.
So a giant.
Yeah, absolutely massive, and it's what is it? The back.
Oh, the yes, the barb.
Yeah, the barb. That was massive. It stuck its barb out of the water, which I at first thought it was like a log or something, but it was its barb. It was like thick, like maybe that thick, massively long. So that was not a nice feeling. And not being able to see it when you're swimming. So we had to get to shore because we didn't actually know what it was. So that was interesting.
Wow. What pictures you got for us? He's got so many. I just want to get through a few here and see what we can find. This is that's a beautiful shot too.
Yeah, the bird flying just makes it that much better. And this little bit here is sort of alright as well.
Flinders Ranges again in the back, iconic. Yep. As I said, top 25 Lonely Planet location now. That's a big deal. I don't think it was on that chart before, so
it's the only place in Australia, I think, on the
chart. The only place.
Is a big deal.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Have you got any more animals? Any animals here?
It's the lizard again.
A good friend.
There's some more photos.
Any kangaroo? Oh, this was interesting.
Here you go. This is the magpie. I've always wanted to get a low key or a high key edit of a magpie because they're black and white. Low key is basically mostly dark tones. So this is a low key image. We've got really dark background and only the whites show up. Whereas this is high key, which is the opposite. So really bright background and only the blacks show up.
Wow.
So a magpie is like a perfect subject for this type of photo.
That would be a great feature wall in a bedroom, like a printed out, huge on a wall. That'd look pretty neat.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I am very happy with how this turned out.
That's a beauty.
This is the original edit I did in the low key. And then I improved it by adding this iron later. And I think it makes it look a heap better.
Thanks for watching our test broadcast.
So moving on. I think this is a sunrise as well. Like before the sun came up.
Okay.
So this is early.
So you wake up in Port Augusta, you walk out of the shack or the expensive holiday home, and you walk out on the deck morning, and it's just absolutely stunning. You never forget it in your life. It is a tremendous view, isn't it?
It's awesome.
You're shocked
Great
every
to
time.
Wake up to.
You wake up there and you go, wait a minute, it's done it again.
Yeah.
And the sky's just full. It's not like a city. It's way better. It's way better than that. It's country. It's the sea life. It's the little jetty. It's the little mangroves in the water there, bushes in the water, and it's just serenity, isn't it? That's the Australian word, is serenity, and it's just wow.
And you can see all the pastel colors in this photo: the purple, the orange, the dark blue. It looks really nice.
But I think I enjoy Liam's animal shots the most because you see the landscapes are amazing, but the animals are just another step above, aren't they?
Yeah. It's epic when you can combine the two with a landscape and an animal. That's probably the best.
Yeah.
So here's another shot of early sunrise with a plane going through here as like an extra part to the photo.
Yeah.
And then the Flinders Ranges silhouette. So that's very cool. and just the sky by itself. Again, the pastel colors. And again, another one and another one. And then here we go. This was the first time I tried using the underwater camera housing, which I might have here, just to show you guys. Right back here. Dad can talk to you guys.
Hello, everyone. This is quite these close-ups, intimate close-ups, I think I call them, just bring to life everything in the picture. You know, things that you don't really think about, and then a good photographer can just pick up and elaborate on what's happening, but on something you just stomp on. You might walk past, right, and then it brings it to life. What do you got there?
So this is the underwater camera housing I used for this next lot of photos. It's the first time I was able to properly.
Do you want to go on full screen? Can you go on full screen for
yes,
that?
That's
just
true.
see it so they can see it.
There you go.
So this is quite a chunky monkey. This thing.
Yeah, this thing is very
Show
big.
us the back, the buttons and all that. An action camera can go on here. Action camera on top of the photographic camera.
And then you can control pretty much every button in the Fujifilm X-T4 with this. So I spent all my money on this.
He spent all my money. I mean, all his money on this.
You only paid for a bit of it.
There we have it. So that's going to create many adventures and many exciting events with photography with that amazing piece of kit. And yeah.
The algae bloom, though, has been very annoying. Because the algae bloom in South Australia, so don't know if you've heard about it.
They probably haven't around the world.
Yeah, no. So there's an ongoing algae bloom, which basically is killing most of the fish along, I think, a third of South Australia's coast. And they're like washing up on the beaches, stuff like that. And the algae is quite itchy when you go in it. It can also give you like a cough, make you feel quite sick. But the worst I had was just really bad itch. But as soon as you wash off, it's fine. So these are the photos I got at Port Augusta. So you can see some of the mangroves that Dad was talking about. This is quite a cool split shot with the water and the mangrove, half-half.
I wonder if that's going to show up. We haven't put our camera back on.
Oh, what?
You
No.
can't see the screen. So this is not in focus.
I need to move it into focus.
Where have we got focus? Okay, that is South Australia. Look at all those dead fish. That was this morning at a place called Ardrossan on the York Peninsula. And there are heaps of dead fish on that boat ramp. So that's what the algae bloom is doing, knocking off lots of... have you got your screen back up? Your photo screen?
Yeah, I do.
There we go.
So yeah, this is some of my first proper photos with the underwater camera housing. I wasn't swimming, but it was quite stormy at this time. And I thought I'd just get a bit wet, knee deep in the water, getting some shots with the housing. So these are some of the shots I got. There's some good ones. The conditions were very difficult though, being in such stormy, wavy conditions. And it was not warm either, it was quite cold. So this one we've got the moon in the background, which is quite cool. Half split, so you got
Nice
the rocks
split,
down
yeah.
the bottom. Really nice split with the mangrove there. It's cool how it disappears into the darkness underwater. The mangrove up above, it just disappears underwater. And then we've got some cool clouds and the moon. And then these are a bit more abstract. These sort of photos. They sort of look cool. And then again with the moon.
And a wave coming in. Sort of
Yeah, big wave. More abstract.
Oh, that's interesting.
Another split shot. So this is weird, yeah. It's blurry here. Underwater's quite clear and above water is reasonably clear as well. And it's in focus, mostly in focus, which was quite difficult to do.
Well, that's a nice looking bird.
Yes.
Wow.
So now we've got this was so cinematic. This moment.
I love how the beaks, their heads up, their heads back, and the beaks up. Looks like almost like an animated bird.
Yeah. So the lighting is perfect from behind here. creates these shadows and a little bit of a silhouette of the bird. This one I brightened up so you can see the bird. You can see all the bread.
I was going to say, how did you get the bird to stay there?
Yes. So these tiny birds were coming back and forth to the same spot to get some more bread. So I was just waiting there, and they were really, really comfortable with being so close to me. And then here's a cropped in shot.
Wow, nice.
Of the same photo, just for something different. And then some more shots. It's cool to see his foot here. He's got bread in his mouth.
The chest looks quite good too, the colour, black and white.
Oh, yeah. The detail.
Wow.
So yeah, again, the Flinders Ranges in the background.
And there's that deck you walk out straight into the water there.
So the sunrise is right here. And this is another interesting shot.
Steven Seagal.
I was able to time it so that the seagull is in between the chair and the post and the roof there.
Yeah, nice.
This one's got its head twisting nearly upside down, which is another cool photo. And then there it is, upright. Okay, so that's my photos from the latest Port Augusta trip. Which
Okay.
I didn't get much content in terms of footage. You know what did happen? I lost my action camera off the boat.
You did. Tell us that story. What happened?
We were out fishing, so I brought my action camera with me because I thought that would be cool. But it was in its case, and then I opened the case up to have a look at some of the footage because it's a touch screen. So when I did that, I then got distracted and took my hat off for whatever reason. And then when I put my hat back on, I was still holding the action camera case with the open case and the camera in it in my hand. So when I put my hat on, it just tipped the camera out of the case and into the water behind me. And we all just heard a splash.
Shark bait.
Yeah.
Straight into the...
And that just sunk to the bottom.
Wow. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Because it's gone, right?
Yes, it is.
Mm.
To the bottom of the ocean.
It was too deep there. Way too deep.
Yeah, too deep to swim.
Mm.
I think it could have been 10, 15 meters.
And just before that, you'd caught a shark, right? At Port Jackson? Is it Port Jackson?
Yes.
Yeah. Shark, which are quite easy to catch because they keep getting on the line.
Yeah, it was in the crab net. We were pulling up crabs. So
quite big?
Yeah, it felt weird.
Mm.
Felt like rubber.
Mm. Shame we didn't get a photo of that. That would have been good.
Yeah, I know.
Anything else to show the good peoples on our live stream?
Probably. I don't know who's watching right now.
We've got one peoples.
One. That's probably me on the phone here.
That's all right. We welcome the one peoples.
Yes.
Means we can say anything we want at this point.
I guess until it's on replay afterwards.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, yeah, getting around the state of South Australia is pretty neat with all of the scenery, and yeah, it's great to get out and about. Really opens your mind a lot, so it's good. It's good for your brain, right?
Yeah. Makes you feel very good.
Yeah.
While you're doing it.
Gets you off the Xbox. Gets you off your phone as much. And we just invested in a Starlink.
Yes.
Thank you, Elon Musk. So we invested in one of those, and that was very handy. We went to a ghost town, stayed the night. We rented 3 nights in a cottage in a ghost town in Innes National Park, where there's heaps of kangaroos, loads of emus at the moment, but you don't have those photos ready.
Don't have the photos, but I might be able to give you some behind the scenes.
They're not edited yet, and that was pretty neat, the ghost town. And staying in that cottage. We were on the spider hunt because we thought there's going to be spiders everywhere.
Wasn't that bad.
But that is an impressive place to stay.
Yeah.
So that's pretty adventurous.
I'm going to see if I can pull up any sort of behind the scenes footage for you guys.
Actually, Great Ocean Road we should have pulled up in Victoria.
Yeah.
So we crossed the border to Victoria and we went down the Great Ocean Road, which is probably the most I think it's the #1 tourist destination in all of Australia. And they have a visitor centre there, and the 12 Apostles, right? Which is about how many? 8? They've fallen into the sea. And but it's a very impressive place, and you can see why it's #1 on the Australian tourist map. What have you got for us?
I'm trying to find a specific clip that we got of the emu that when we were walking down that little track.
Okay, let's see if we can find that.
Do you remember that? Because that's a pretty cool moment. Currently, you can't see the video footage.
Oh, really? You're not feeding it onto the...
Should we do that?
Sorry, folks. Won't be a second. We'll just try and get that footage onto the screen on this test broadcast.
Yeah, just trying to find the correct footage.
And I love saying test broadcast because I was in radio for years.
Here we go.
So, this is a test broadcast. That's what they used to say back in the day. Okay, so...
Let's unmute.
Is this the emu that was crouched down at the water tank? No.
No, this is another emu. We went off a little dirt track off the side of a road and just thought we'd go down there. I don't remember why you wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And then around the corner of this bush here is a big tall emu with its babies behind the bushes. So you'll see here. So this is in the latest road trip that we did, which is not yet edited and put together. So this is very much behind the scenes footage. Let us know if the audio is too loud or anything compared to our voices.
Oh, here it is. Look.
So yeah, it's right around the corner. Look at that.
This is like native Australia. This is the real deal when you get out and about.
And then I'm here with my camera. And then what you will see, if hopefully you can see it well enough, you will see the babies following it.
And they're tiny, right?
Yeah, these ones are.
They are tiny.
So they're right there.
Look at them.
Hopefully you can see that.
Yeah, I hope you can see them.
And then they run off. Although no, they're fine.
They're so small that you can barely see them.
They're driving me crazy. But these baby ones are just tiny.
So if we'd had the photos there, that would... Oh gosh, they're tiny. They're like about that. They're like about that tall.
I don't think I can zoom in for you guys.
So the season is there, and there were emus everywhere, and they were all different sizes, but these were tiny ones. These ones.
Yeah, so that's a very cool clip that I've got.
And that's the rugged coast. So just near that bush area, we're about probably 500 meters from the water, from the ocean. But it's an amazing national park, Innis National Park. How do you say it in Indigenous?
Dilbagunda Innis National Park.
Say it again, because
I'm going to get up the audio recording on how to properly say it, because it's funny.
I'm not that great on the pronunciation.
So on their website, they've got the pronunciation of it. And you need a bit of an accent, I think, to say it properly. But if I put this into the mic on my phone, so we've got that. This is how you say it.
Dilbagunda Innis National Park.
And we've always found that funny.
Because
Dilbagunda Innis National Park.
Because we can't pronounce it properly. But so, what have we got? Anything else there? What's this beach here you've got? See that one on the top?
There's a lot of beaches.
Oh, there's a lot of beaches.
We might be able to find
that shot of you
Chinaman
standing
town.
there.
This one?
No, to the left. That one.
Screenshot.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a possible thumbnail for my next road trip video.
This
me
is
standing.
an incredible beach. This is in my opinion, the #1 beach in the entire state. It is so awesome. We need a better shot, actually. This is a pretty good shot.
I'll be able to find something else.
It's a privilege to go to these places, and this is a real beauty. See if we can get another. What about that? Oh, okay.
It's a cool little clip. There you go.
It is a stunner. It is an absolute stunner. Welcome to our live broadcast, and we are talking about photography in Australia, going on the road trip, getting out and about. Here's a beautiful beach we went to. This is my favorite beach in South Australia from a National Geographic point of view. This is the most beautiful scenic landscape shot, would you say,
Yeah.
for a beach?
So from up here, there's all the lookouts.
So
There's
top
also a
right,
lighthouse.
top right's a lighthouse and a helicopter pad.
So there we're watching the massive waves crashing up against these rocks.
And they were huge. They look
Yeah.
really small on the screen. So is this West Cape Beach?
Yeah.
So West Cape is, no one talks about it. No one really particularly goes there. People do, but not really. And it's just missing off the map. But it should be right at the top of the list as fabulous.
So here we go.
Amazing sand, incredible rock formations. And the first day we went to this beach, we saw a family of kangaroos up on the hill, and that was pretty neat, wasn't it?
That was a while ago now.
That was a pretty awesome welcome. But there's the shot there. There's the money shot. That's one of them. But at the top of the cliff, up the top of the hill, it is just unbelievable. We just can't find that picture at the moment that we wanted to show you. But it's very impressive. Yeah. Anything else to talk about tonight? Or are you done?
I think we can find some else.
There's the shot. There's one of the shots.
There you go. So that's the walkway.
That
Beach
is,
down there.
that is a beauty. That is but it's not the shot I wanted.
No, not yet.
No, not the shot. We've got different angles here. So this is West Cape Beach. You can Google it. Innes, INNES National Park. West Cape, and it should come up. But will the photos be as good as these? I don't know. Because it's missing off the tourist map for a lot of people. And then you discover these great places and you try and tell people, but they don't always engage in these things. That's just fine because they're busy doing other stuff.
Should we try and find that awesome beach out of the movie? Chinaman's Hat Beach.
Oh, Chinaman's Hat Beach. That's an incredible beach.
Yes.
In the same Innes National Park, it is, I called it the 007 James Bond Beach. It is quite exceptional. The landscapes there are incredible. And there's an island that you look out. They call it Chinaman's Hat Island because it looks like a oriental hat from China. An old school one, an old type one.
So they currently can't hear the audio.
So you can't hear the audio, but this is Liam walking down the stairs with his action cam and having a look at Chinaman Hat Island on the right. And then we see the waves coming right up to the steps. There's a very handsome James Bond down the bottom of the steps.
So this was when the tide was in a bit. Still looks good though.
Again,
there you go, there's a good shot on an angle.
So this was a beautiful, just unbelievably beautiful beach. We just need more photos to prove it. Because they're going, yeah, okay, we've seen your video, but where's the actual photos? I sort of threw...
Those have still got to be edited.
I threw Liam in the deep end on this beach because I wanted him to show you, but he's not edited a lot of this stuff. So...
That's a cool shot there.
Yeah.
Chinaman's Hat, the rocks, the staircase. It's a bit cinematic.
The sand was wonderful, high quality. It was just fantastic. But that's a really good spot. And we drove past that for 3 years and never stopped at that beach because we thought it was too central, right? We thought, oh no, everyone goes there. It's
it's not even on the maps. It's literally just a car park with a small sign on the road saying Chinaman's Hat Island. Doesn't even tell you there's a beach there anywhere.
And that happened. That happened at Great Ocean Road in Victoria, a lookout we went to.
Yeah,
the lookout was better than the lookout. So there was like 1,000 tourists at the lookout. We went to this second-rate lookout, which was even nicer than there was only us there, right? No one else, and it was more spectacular. So you can find these places. You can find them online. Secondary places, but. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing your photos once these are.
Yeah. So I took 5,000 photos on this trip. That's just photos alone. That's not footage, which is another like 100 gigabytes at least worth of footage. But photos, I think, was like, was it 200, 300 gigabytes
Wow, heaps.
worth of photos. And that's what I've got to go through, as well as all the other stuff. So that'll be great. I might actually end up live streaming some of that. I'm not sure how I want to do that exactly.
Can you throw us some Great Ocean Road pictures?
Yes,
Got any of those?
I'll find that.
So as I said earlier, Great Ocean Road is the #1 tourist destination in the entirety of Australia, and home of the 12 apostles, which are 8 apostles, I think now, that have fallen into the sea. But incredible rock formations. We stayed at this amazing, bring that house up. We stayed at this amazing cottage, which is, of course, no one really knows about, but we found it. It's an Airbnb, and we stayed there. Look at that. And at night time, we had the lighthouse at the back. We had the fog going, the whole thing. We had no fog machine. We had the real fog, and it was just unbelievable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We got there and we went, wow.
It was so cool when we drove up. It was nighttime, so we couldn't see it properly, but all we saw was the cottage in the dark, and then the light shining every now and again as it went round.
And you've got this classic timber weatherboard Victorian house with iron roof, pitched at the front there, nice veranda, and the old style fence, not pickets, not proper well, they are pickets, but not the proper type, and a hedge there, stone wall down the side. It was just iconic, old style Australia, so colonial Australia. What else we got? That was a long road.
Yeah, that's at the Coorong. So that's South Australia, back at South Australia.
Oh, we've jumped.
We've got the moon directly above the road. It's actually quite a cool photo. It's like perfect. We were so lucky that the moon was actually positioned like that. So yeah, that's that shot. And now going back to the cottage. Here's some photos I got of the cottage. This was me doing some Airbnb sort of practice photography.
And it's good that the lamp isn't crooked. See that? The shade.
Yeah. Definitely not crooked.
When you're taking photos of houses, never, ever, ever leave the toilet seat up. Okay? Just wanted to mention that. So many photographers take a shot of the bathroom and don't put the seat down. I mean, seriously.
Not that I've done that.
It's just important. It looks better on the playback. And this is great too. This
is one of my many favorite photos I've ever taken. This is like awesome. I used dehaze to bring out these clouds way more than they should.
And this is about 1 minute's drive from that little cottage with the lighthouse.
On the scenic drive. So there's the quick drive and then there's the scenic route. We took the scenic route on the way out.
What was this town called? It was a logging town, wasn't it? Was it a logging town?
It was a logging town. I don't remember.
Forest town in Victoria, just across the South Australian border. Yeah. So into Victoria, for those overseas, Victoria is the state where Melbourne is, one of the biggest cities in Australia. And this is the edge of it towards Adelaide, which is a smaller city in South Australia. So, what else we got for it?
So we've got the road leading directly up to this massive wind turbine, not windmill. And the clouds with the morning golden hour light look really, really dramatic. And I don't think I've ever seen a photo like this. I don't know. Have you?
Well, I've seen them, but that's quite a special one.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm really happy with that one.
It's got the right things going on.
Got some water splashing.
That staircase was a little bit tiring.
In the wind as well.
It was really windy on the coast, and that was quite a trek down those stairs.
And then this one, using the bushes to sort of frame the cliff. It's sort of just a nice photo. So this is one of the first stops, I think. Or is this just before the Great Ocean Road?
Right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Great Ocean Road, Victoria. Yeah.
Closest to South Australia, this side. South Australia side.
And the stairs, we ran into those Indian couple.
It was raining.
And they were getting bucketed on. We were laughing at them and they were laughing at us. Yeah.
I had the plastic bag covering my camera to try and not get it wrecked.
It was pretty bad. The weather was pretty bad. It looks great in the photo. Doesn't look like bad weather, does it?
No, it's weird, but it looks really moody in the photos, which is quite cool.
I ran back to the car. That's how wet it was and windy it was.
Yeah. And then here's some cows that were standing in the pouring rain. I was, I think, hiding under the boot that was open while I took this photo. So we had the car boot open as I was trying to get as dry as possible. So I took the photo from under the boot.
Yeah, it's a good shot. They're quite wet, quite wintry wet, aren't they?
Yes.
The rain.
There's a more cinematic crop to that. The 2x1 crop.
And this is the steepest boat ramp in the entirety of Australia.
In the entire world.
Oh, forgive me. Stop the bus.
At least I
Stop
thought
the
so.
boat.
Is that right?
Well,
I could be wrong.
you can also Google that, but we're thinking this is definitely the steepest in Australia.
Definitely Australia.
Now, on the photo, as usual, it doesn't look it, does it?
No.
But it is. It is. So reversing a boat down there would be you'd need quite the vehicle to have the confidence to do it. And then you see all the dirt and the water there. It's quite a
Yeah.
lot of wash, isn't there?
This is a very dramatic photo. And that's Dad walking down the stairs.
That's me.
Yep.
In my super grip shoes, because it needed to be on those steps.
And then this was one of the paths. Some of these paths turned into like little rivers with water flowing down them, which was funny.
Oh, wow.
This is one of my better shots of the Great Ocean Road. This is such a moody, dramatic shot with the misty sky in the background. And this is really, really clearly in focus and bright.
So this is why Great Ocean Road's the #1 tourist destination in Australia, because you start seeing these iconic rocks, we'll call them,
everywhere.
and then you go, oh my gosh, that's amazing, and then you go to another one and another one, and it makes it a beautiful trip, doesn't it?
Yeah. Even in the pouring rain.
Even in the pouring rain, people were going out, it was bucketing down, and we were all just taken back by people. Yeah.
So you can see that's all rain there, and so that's what we were taking photos in. The wind was insane as well. Like some of the strongest wind I've been in, and we were right on the top of the cliff tops, so we were getting smashed by the wind. Then this one, we've got some light coming through the clouds.
What did we say?
Now that I look at this, is that on an angle? I can't tell. It's annoying me.
It's hard to tell. No, I don't know.
Anyway. This is quite a cool shot. We've got, is it clay?
Yeah.
On the cliff? Yeah. So because it was raining for so long, really heavy rain, it was making all the clay from the cliffs wash into the water here. And so that's what you can see here. You can see the edge of where the clay has flowed and the massive waves. Some of these waves crashed up really high against these cliffs, like the same height or even higher than the cliffs, which was quite crazy.
And people were taking walks along the edge of these clay cliffs, and I was like, I do not want to do that. It looks like it's collapsing into the ocean. But it doesn't actually fragment that much, does it?
No,
it's surprising.
Like
it's a slow drip.
Yeah.
Slow drip, so if you just joined us, this is the Great Ocean Road, the #1 tourist destination in the entirety of Australia. And this is why. These iconic photos, these amazing locations. Is this the grotto one?
Yes. This is the grotto. So this is from above. I'm at a walkway here. You can't go up here, I don't think, but you can go in here. So you'll see that hopefully in the next shot. Yes, here you go. So we're now in the grotto. I've got a nice little angled shot with the stormy background.
And down there, it was quite grotto, wasn't it? It was quite grotty.
Yeah.
It was a bit muddy.
At least it was peaceful and out of the wind.
But it was quiet. Yeah, and it was a nice... they've done a good job on the staircases and that. So the tourism people have done a good job. This is London Bridge, is it?
Yes.
This is called
one of the best spots.
This is called London Bridge. If you go here, this just blows your mind. This is... you turn up here, you go... Oh my gosh. Does this place really exist? Is that right?
Yeah, you follow a wooden path over this little hill, and then you see this view.
So it looks, then this photo, it looks 10 times better than the photo. The atmosphere.
Yes. Yeah.
The roaring waves,
And it's massive.
the wind, the huge bridge that this is, London Bridge, I guess, and the iconic name, everything. Right?
Yeah. So then, yeah, so we got here at sunset. So we got some, it was a great sunset, even though, like, the sky had managed to half clear up for sunset. And so it gave off this really dramatic sunset.
This is where we stayed. This is Port Campbell.
Yes, this is the main tourist town.
And this was really touristy. I mean, there were tourist buses and tourists from, you know, the stereotypical Japan and all those sort of places.
I think it's like
China.
15 minutes away from the 12 Apostles.
Yeah, it was a very nice spot actually.
So that's the view from where we stayed. Like, that's where we stayed. Look at that view.
Yeah, and the bay, little bay there, and yeah, I mean, this on its own was a amazing shot.
It was quite a terrible morning though. So it poured early in the morning, and then this was a bit later when it was starting to improve. But then when it started to improve more, we actually were able to get out. So this was closer to midday. This was one of the first stops. This is a nice shot. Very, very simple shot of just the cliff and then the water below.
Wow.
And that's quite a dramatic photo. Standing quite close to the edge of the cliff, like Dad was saying we shouldn't do.
Yeah. So when you go here, you're so rewarded by this whole tour of this Great Ocean Road. It's an incredibly rewarding, inspiring trip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even if you're not doing photos, doesn't matter. You're just looking. You're just like, wow. Every turn, every place you go to is just stunning. And look at the wild seas. Look
There
at
you
that.
go.
Wow.
So this was probably one of the best shots of a wave crashing against the cliffs, like I said. This is probably the best shot I got of that. And this orange sky is actually, it was not actually originally that orange. I added in I boosted the temperature with a mask in this area. This was though where the clouds sort of broke, so it still is somewhat natural, but it makes the photo look way, way better.
Wow. Nice with that bush coming in there too.
Yeah. Getting it a nice composition.
Yep, nice and wiry.
Yeah.
On the right. Wow, another.
So this one we've got a little dirt path, which is actually quite hard to see, but I wanted this to be like a leading line leading up to this. So it sort of works.
And I'm a landscape shot guy. I like you're a portrait, you like your portraits, but no defense from you on that.
You keep calling it portraits.
Well, landscape. I like my landscape shots.
Yeah.
What are you going to call it?
What do you mean by portraits?
Well, your tall photos versus your
Right,
wide
okay,
photos.
yeah.
Your wide shots.
Yeah. I like a good mixture.
Okay. This is where the water was running down.
Yeah, this
This
was
is
a
the track.
footpath.
This is the track, and the whole track was the water,
Yeah.
and it was making it all the way down the cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end of this cliff looked extremely dangerous because it was like this very, very flat, slightly angled like drop off to the cliff that you could probably stand on, but if you slipped you'd slide off off the cliff.
Yeah.
Like, it was not exactly safe. That was the water making it so slippery. What was this place? The Bird Island? It was an island.
Wow.
Forgot.
This had a lot of people here, I think.
Yeah, this was one of the first big stops, I think.
Wow.
And here's quite
Yeah.
a major spot.
Impressive.
Sadly, my camera was fogged up because of the changes in the heat. And so this is quite a misty photo. But I guess it sort of works. But it is annoying because it's not a very sharp shot.
Oh, this is good.
Luckily for the 12 Apostles, it improved.
This is the 12 Apostles. Great shot from Liam here. Through the railing on the major lookout. And the sun hitting the side of those Apostles. And just the timber, even though the timber post as well. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so I wanted to frame it. While I was here, I wanted to make sure to get a shot that I've never seen before of such a famous place. Because so many people come here and just photograph the same photo. Yeah. The only special thing they do is edit it differently. Whereas this one I wanted to get as creative as possible, and I've never seen a photo framed like this. And the fact that this frames so perfectly, like that triangle shape there fits this triangle shape perfectly.
Yeah.
And then this part's slightly lower, and it fits with that slightly lower part. It's like really, really perfect.
So we were at this location for 30 minutes. There would have been 500 people within 30 minutes.
Mm.
And that was winter.
Yeah.
That was winter time.
It was a bad day.
Mm.
So, very busy. This is the other side. So this is 2 more of the 12 Apostles. It's cool because you can actually see a car here. A van. Gives you a bit of a look at how massive this is. And the water, the color in this water is like such deep blue water.
The cliff's impressive.
Yeah. Such a flat, perfect cliff. So yeah, I do really like that shot.
Nothing wrong with it. It's a beauty.
Yeah. And then this is on that massive, I want to say ugly, new lookout they've built. The massive white one. So this is quite a cool angle. It's just a very, very simple but perfect composition using the rule of thirds. And I do really like it.
Beautiful. Yeah. Wow.
There's the 12 Apostles sign. A bit worn out. And then this was insane, this lookout.
This was the lookout that no one goes to.
It's literally called on Google Maps, and it's hidden. You have to zoom in really far to be able to see it. It's called Secret Apostles Lookout. So it is purposely kept a secret. And we were the only 2 people here, and yet
we walked up, there was a person, right?
No, there wasn't anyone. There was a car, because there were people going on the ocean walk. Because that goes along here and behind this photo as well.
So this is the best view I've seen in years. I grew up in New Zealand, which is stunning. But this view, right up there with New Zealand, probably above it. This was quite incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a spectacular view.
So right there, that's where all the hundreds and hundreds of people are at the main lookout of the 12 Apostles, and yet we're here
at the better lookout.
At possibly a better lookout, getting this awesome view.
So we're on top of a sand dune. We had all the foliage, all the greenery. It was beautiful. We had the ocean mixed in. We had the apostles on 2 of those apostles there, and we had the farms behind us. So you got the whole mixture, didn't you?
Yeah.
And a 360.
Yeah.
You just looked around.
So it's not just this view, it's also the other side. You've got such a perfect looking beach.
You've got farms and sheep and that at the back.
Yeah, farms all over here.
And these guys on the lookout, 12 apostles, they've just got...
All they've got is that. Whereas we've got 360 from this lookout. So there's another really cool shot. There you go. And then back at the 12 Apostles for sunset. So
and
we came back for sunset.
You can see the handful of tourists there.
Yes.
A small amount. There was loads. Loads and loads.
I do find this photo is a little bit unique with this guy in this bright orange jacket.
Yeah.
I quite like that. And the orange probably suits well with the orange sky as well. And the orange cliffs. Everything's orange. So he really does stand out.
Yeah.
And then there's probably my main shot of the 12
Okay.
Apostles.
That's the stereotypical shot
Yeah.
that people take.
Yeah. So it'd be my main photo.
Yep.
And then again, trying to be creative, framing it with the fence, getting it in between that.
It almost looks artificial. like
Yeah.
you've done that post,
Yeah.
like you've put those squares there.
Mm. And then here we go, getting really creative. It's as if it was like taken on some old film
The
camera.
World War II shot.
Yeah. So again, me wanting to get something a little bit different to everyone else. So I got that. Added heaps of grain, so it's like a super, super low quality photo on purpose.
Wow.
Then framing it again. And then another interesting angle. This is quite late, so we're actually running out of light at this time. But we've got this. And another vintage edit, but with color this time, not black and white. And then a little bit more unique, just the orange stands out. Yeah. We're back at Port Campbell now. So this is where we stayed. This is the bay, right at Port Campbell. And I got this really cool black and white shot with the 3 seagulls, the water, and the cliff. All in the same shot. So this is one of those landscape / wildlife photos that I really like. It's mixing the two.
Nice. Yep.
And yeah.
That's good, Liam. Good show tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on this test broadcast.
I think it's been good.
Yeah, thanks for watching. And
We don't know how to end this.
we'll say so long, farewell. Auf
Yeah.
Wiedersehen, goodbye. So, yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah, hopefully.
We'll have those Innes Park photos, the emu ones, edited.
At
And
some point.
we didn't get many kangaroos that time.
No.
No.
Hardly any.
They were hiding out.
I saw one in the bushes when we saw that emu.
The emus were out in force.
Yes, it was emu season with all the babies. They were everywhere.
Yeah. So, a nice photo to finish on there with the seagull.
Yeah,
At
not
the-
that they can see it.
No,
Now they can.
that's a nice shot. Framed perfectly.
Yeah, the
Look at
guy fishing in the background as well is a nice addition to that.
Yeah.
They sort of got the same pose, the seagull and the fisherman.
Yeah. No, it was a great trip. Very good road trip. Nullarbor was great. You need to look it up on the map. Check it out. Nullarbor.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, wrap it up.
Yeah. Camera's out of focus.
Oh, we're out of focus. Will that help?
Sure.
No, too fast.
Anyway.
I used to use white paper for the white, the white.
There you go, now it's working.
Oh, it's back. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate that. Or an hour and a half.
Probably.
Hour and a half. So we're going to go and relax, although that's what we were doing, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great to be on your show. Great to be on your channel.
When do you think we'll be back?
I don't know. Once we get the edits done.
Yes, maybe.
Couple of days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or tomorrow.
Well, maybe tomorrow.
Or the next day.
Or the next day.
So stay tuned, because I think this could be one of the first live streams that I've done that have actually worked properly. Hopefully. Yeah. Hopefully the audio and everything worked well.
Yeah. No, it's good to be live.
So yeah. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the photos, and we'll catch up with you soon.